What's up everybody, my name is Ashley Wild and welcome to my channel. If you want the world to be a better place, you have to confront and take accountability for your own ignorance. I'm putting forth my opinion here, but let me be clear. If you want the world to be better, you need to be better. We can't control others, we can only control ourselves. In this video, I'm gonna talk you through confronting and taking accountability for your own ignorance in 3 steps. 1, recognize. Most likely these are gonna be small moments. Sometimes you might think, wow, I'm not feeling safe right now, or I'm not feeling comfortable right now. And that actually might be an expression of a bias toward a person of a specific race, as an example, or a person of a specific gender or sexuality as another example. Finding these small moments where your brain is telling you unsafe, uncomfortable, abnormal, not right, something along those lines, and there's no logical basis, meaning concrete information to lead you to feel uncomfortable, a lot of times that's a bias. 2, go easy on yourself. This seems counterintuitive. You seem like maybe you want to crack down on yourself and that is the way you're going to solve the problem. But in all reality, it's very important for us to remember that human beings by nature are tribal oriented. That's part of what scientists believe helped us survive, is having an in-group that we knew we could trust and having an out-group that we considered the enemy. Basically what that means is on the most fundamental level, we are programmed to have natural ingrained biases and prejudices, which means everyone, yes, everyone has them. Even if you're not racist, it is possible that you have a racial bias. This is important because it doesn't make you a bad person. When you find your biases and your prejudices, don't say, oh no, I'm terrible. Instead, consider saying, oh yes, I've found somewhere where I can do better. Let the work begin. And step 3, change the action. It's impossible for me to be more specific with this step because it really depends on what your biases and prejudices are and what situations you're coming across them in. Let me give you a common example. If you realize that you're finding yourself feeling unsafe when you see Black people around you, that is a bias or a prejudice, and most likely it was taught to you by our society. But we have the ability to overcome these biases and perceived differences with thoughtful and mindful approaches. If you can notice that you're doing that, you can name it as a bias, and you can enter into the process knowing that you are a human with the natural habit of forming biases, who also has the capacity to think beyond that limited survival mode structure, then you can start to flip things. When you feel that feeling, you can say to yourself, I'm feeling unsafe because of an illogical expression of a bias that is ingrained in me, and I am choosing to unlearn that. You can go directly into situations that make you uncomfortable, because most of comfort is exposure and familiarity. So if you spend your time avoiding situations that make you uncomfortable, of course they don't become comfortable. The purpose of this video is to express my personal opinion, which is you can be better with the application of your will, and that if you are better, that your family or your circle becomes better, that your friends group or your community becomes better, that slowly your city and your state and your country and our world becomes better. I believe it starts with you, or rather, I believe it starts with me. This is the work I'm doing, and I'm hopeful that me sharing it with you gives you a path onto your own work. I implore you to go out, identify, confront, and then take accountability for your own ignorance, because I believe that is the only way that we get better from where we are today. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next Monday. Bye-bye. This video is on my worldview playlist, so if you're interested in my worldview, definitely click over to that playlist and check out some more videos. And if you think what I'm doing is really awesome, please consider supporting my content financially on Patreon. Thank you so much. Mwah.